I am often asked, how long is it going to take me to get well, to improve? How long am I going to have to do things? And again, knowledge is power. Here's the facts. So when people come to me with symptoms, conditions, sometimes genetics are involved and something has activated the gene, some sort of inflammatory condition, whether it be gut, stress, some sort of depletion. When you come to me, it's not always genetics, but you've generally worked on getting to this place for a long time before your body just can't take anymore. It's had it. It's so depleted. Whether you're working yourself into oblivion, whether you're so unhappy, whether you are been sunbathing like crazy, whether you're eating horrible foods and you're so inflamed, foods that you're sensitive, allergic to, whatever. People have worked on them for a long time before they get to that point. Now, some people, when they're born, they start manifesting these things. Maybe the mother was eating things, maybe the mother's full of heavy metals, etc. And so the baby's manifesting certain symptoms, or the baby is eating things that they're allergic to, or the mother's eating things and they're being passed in the breast milk to the baby that they're allergic to it. Those are genetic things. But generally, and with teenagers and acne, it can be because you're eating a lot of sugar, you're eating foods that aren't good for you, a lot of fast foods, a lot of carbs, you can have certain sensitivities. So it's taken a while to get there, but sometimes, again, genes are involved, and sometimes it's later that people start to be depleted and start manifesting these conditions. So there's a reason that we put you, I start dealing with it internally. I'm looking for the why. Why do you have this, and what do I do about the why to try to cure you? Understanding that if something's genetic, I can't cure you. I can mitigate it, I can moderate it, I can hold it at bay, I can make it better. But for instance, eczema, psoriasis, if you're stressed out in the wintertime when the heat is on, things set it off again. Anxiety sets it off again, okay? I can mitigate it and moderate it, and how much does it take me to hold it at bay in those particular chronic genetic generated conditions? What happens is, if you've depleted yourself, if your thyroid's low, if your gut's inflamed, and that's the cause, those things, by teaching you how to eat, by giving you the supplementation you need, glutamine, GALT, probiotics, optimize HCl, glutathione, if it's an immune issue, zinc and organic sulfur, and there's all sorts of things that I may need as medical tools in order to either mitigate, moderate, or to stop it. But when I start to treat people, I think in blocks of 3 months, in the vein of 3 months for it to get better. 3 months basically for it to get better. 3 months for you to begin to say, "Ooh, I'm getting all better. I feel better." Now, sometimes people feel better in a week. Sometimes people feel better in a day. If their adrenals are depleted and I start giving them adrenal life force, and maybe they need thyroid, I start giving them thyroid, maybe iodozyme, which helps their thyroid, helps their immune system. Those things, they may start feeling better immediately, but then they get, after a while, they may need a little bit more, so they go in a dip, and then they call us again, and we have to up their dose. So it's a journey. We have to start in the starting place, And then we have to do what we know is going to make you better. Then we have to figure out how much dose we have to give you. How much does it take to cure, to resolve, to mitigate, to moderate, whatever it is. And with skin products, look, there's a reason we start and advance skin products, okay? So with acne, with rosacea, etc., we start and it gets better, better, better. And then sometimes we have to do more better. Sometimes we generally have to do more, because the more I make your skin healthier, the more I make your skin more youthfully work, then it's going to get better, better, better. The internal things that I add. So I'm always looking in blocks of 3 months. And I say to people, it's not going to be a straight trajectory. Again, there's always going to be a yin and yang dips. And that's why we're here, basically, to help you always move ever forward, looking at the whole, but understanding that, look, this is health and beauty is a lifelong another thing that we have to be knowledgeable about and dedicate ourselves to, depending on how much you want to do. How much do you want to slow down the clock? How good do you want to look? How good do you want to feel? And that's why we often add more things. And are they things? It's just like I say with hormones. When you get ready to die, you stop taking your hormones when you need hormones. When you get ready to die is when you start taking things like, stop taking things like your vitamin D, etc., because those are things you're going to need forever. And so your body needs more as we go down the path of life. A lot of times, in order to resolve your symptoms, you have to give us time. The body doesn't work overnight. Healing, I don't have a magic wand. Nobody has a magic wand. The body doesn't respond to things except slowly but surely. So again, be patient, and they will resolve. And again, there's always yin and yang, but it takes time. Understand that. And health and beauty is something that we have to be knowledgeable about and dedicate ourselves to forever. And it's a job worth doing, because prevention is essential. And it's what you want to be knowledgeable and dedicate yourself to. Reversal is when you've got something wrong with yourself, you absolutely want to participate, be knowledgeable, and do what it takes, because it pays off in the short run and the long run. But everything takes time to resolve. Maintenance, absolutely. And then it's maintenance. I mean, life is about the maintenance of health and beauty. And whether that be skin products or whether it be supplements, it's maintenance. You can wax and wane. Sometimes we have to do more in order to get you to the point where you want to be. And then we put you on maintenance doses of things. So, very important, all of this, to be knowledgeable about. Thank you. I hope this helps.